Welcome back to Switch to Linux. This is the weekly news roundup. These are recorded live Friday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's 9 o'clock p.m. So if you want to catch it live, interact with the comments, go ahead and do that. Or you can just catch these edited clips. Today we are talking about the private internet access as my affiliate link of the day. If you are in need of a VPN, and I'm a person that doesn't say everyone needs a VPN. Not everyone needs a VPN. But there are very good reasons to have one. There are times some people needs them more frequently. If you fall into those categories of people who do need a VPN, definitely check out private internet access. These are the guys that were summoned to court once and they showed up without any data because they don't keep it. You can connect up to 5 simultaneous devices on their system, including a router setup. And if you use my affiliate link for $83.87, you will get 2 years of access onto the server. All they need is an email address and a payment method, and they do take some cryptocurrencies. So there's a lot of a lot of ways to even stay private just with them as well. Of course, as always, don't do stupid things on a VPN, but nevertheless. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into news. And we are going to start kind of rolling downhill, and it's going to get flat out scary by the end of this, folks. So put on those seatbelts. This is going to be an intriguing ride down the privacy news today. So first, U.S. maker of a maker of U.S. border license plate scanning technology was ransacked by a hacker and dumped all the files online. So this is a subcontractor working with border security that had license plate recognition and other tracking software installed at the United States-Canadian border. They didn't have anything, sealed down nicely. Hackers got in there, stole a bunch of data, and dumped all of this private information, including pictures, license plate numbers, and a lot of other private data from their operations. Of course, the border security was very much to say, oh guys, this is not us that had the breach, it was just our contractor, as if that really makes the difference, right? But anyway, and this is the tamest, less scary story. I put these in order of the degree of creepiness. So just think of that until we get to the end. Next, facial recognition smart glasses can make public surveillance discreet and ubiquitous. Oh, joy. I haven't used ubiquitous since grad school. That's used all the time, at least in our type of labs. Ubiquitous, the ubiquitous aerial hydrocarbon receptor. All right. Somebody actually said today on one of my videos, I was talking about whatever, and like, oh, you're too young to be a college professor. You more like a junior college tutor. No, I got my doctor's degree, I think 11 years ago now. Yeah, and I spent a good amount of time. In fact, if you just Google my name or start page my name or DuckDuckGo my name, you'll actually find the institutions I taught at. So, I responded very kindly. Actually, he deleted his comment. But anyway, back to ubiquitous surveillance. These are these smart glasses. You can just walk around with these. Of course, they do look like you should be wearing them in conjunction with Revenge of the Nerds. But nevertheless, you can just look at somebody and it goes ahead and gives you all of this information. Oh, this guy has been arrested at some point in time. That's kind of creepy. But anyway, very similar to the technology that China was exporting a long time back, giving everybody all these facial recognition so that everybody knows who everybody is at all point in time. Mostly the government points know who everybody is at any given points of time. And this is honestly getting a little bit ridiculous. We do not need these types of things. I unfortunately have to side with guys like Microsoft who say, we need some regulation on some of this tech because it's getting a little bit too freaky. We don't need these, and of course they're always perpetually internet connected, can always access the online databases, and then, this is getting creepy, guys. Check please, one out of the human race. We are taking applications to join the reptilian alien race, just so you know. I'm an alien. All right. Now, talking about facial recognition, the new Subaru Forester is out, so these guys did a review of it, and of course, basic techie stuff. Ooh, we get in. Ooh, it has a nice look and feel. Ooh, the spirit is willing, but the engine is weak. I love that little subheadline. That was a great subheadline. Spirit is willing, but the engine is weak. They're putting in these little cars in there to, appease the tree huggers a little bit. And then it gets down to the very bottom, and this one caught me on target. Stay on target. Well, if you actually read this is a new feature Subaru is starting to put into their cars, and the Forester seems to be the first. It is called iSet. We talked a little bit about these types of things before. This is a camera with facial recognition that looks at you as you drive. And if it thinks you're distracted, it'll beep at you. Me, 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 me. You know, they're doing this. Me, me, me. You know, and, you know, you very well may be being very safe looking into the mirror this way, and the thing will start annoying you. Me. You know, it's like, dude, I know what I'm doing. Thank you very little, you stupid Subaru. But this this system is a facial recognition system that will constantly be looking at you while you drive. I mean, I wonder if like hackers get into this thing, they'll be like, oh, this guy picks his nose at every other stoplight. You know, I mean, there's some crazy stuff you do in your cars, people. Just letting you know, I do them too, you do them, you know you do them, we all know we do them. We don't need cameras recording that stuff, yo. But yeah, Subaru thinks it's nice, so, you know, scratch Subaru off the list of cars that I might want to buy in the future. I don't care how good you are at handling in the snow. I don't want my car looking at me while I'm driving. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, guys, are we kidding? You can't make this stuff up. Modern Fertility. This is a new company. You can't read the title of the website. It's just in my cutoff range. Modern Fertility. Actually, if I do this, you can probably see it. No, you can't really. This is a new company. I mean, if you thought the DNA tests were awesome, you got to check out Modern Fertility. DNA tests, you know, you prick a little bit of blood, you send out the stuff. They have all your DNA. It gives you a report that's completely inaccurate. There's tests done about these, like, was it Dateline or ABC or 20? I don't know. Somebody took a whole bunch of twins and ran them all through all of these online genetic, you know, 23andMe, Ancestry, et cetera, and all of the twins came back in every case is not related at all. But somebody still has your DNA. Very interesting. Well, if DNA wasn't enough, now this one will measure your hormonal levels. So, and of course they're pitching this all as, oh, your fertility stuff. Guys, this has nothing to do about fertility. Stop lying! Stop lying! This is not about getting fertility. It's not about helping people get pregnant. It is about collecting their data, collecting their hormone levels, collecting their menstruation information. It's insane. What is going on? So anyway, whether you're years away from kids or thinking of trying soon, we'll guide you through the fertility hormones. Guys, it doesn't matter what your hormones are. It doesn't matter what your hormones are. We're not going to go any more into how to make a baby in this channel because young people watch this. We're not going there. All right. Why we're #1 in healthcare? Oh, yeah, whatever. Because, you know, we're stealing all your data. Physician's expertise without the clinical price. The only comprehensive fertility hormone test you can take in your jammies. What does all this matter? Every question answered, no matter what. How does it work? This is where it gets exciting, people. How does it work? Order your test. A doctor will review your order and will customize it based on your birth control. You can choose a test to take at home or opt to take one at a local Quest diagnostic lab. Collect your sample. If you're taking your sample at home, follow the instructions on the pop-up and pop your sample in the mail. If you prefer to go to the lab, you'll do a standard draw at Quest. #3, get your fertility profile all connected to your app on your phone. Isn't this awesome? Now we're giving our fertility data, the hormonal levels, and other sensitive medical data to some nebulous company that is just about as privacy-centric as all of these DNA companies. My lands, people, if you are using this, please get a checkup from the neck up. I mean, really. Really. And on to our story of the day. It first started as their VPN. And I told you the very first time Facebook had a VPN, don't get it. Here's your problem with a VPN. Here's why I don't recommend everybody needs a VPN. Okay? Not everybody needs one because all you're doing is your ISP can't see what you're doing, but that VPN company can see everything you're doing. So Facebook bought a little VPN company. I reported on this about a year or so ago. Of course, it really wasn't used. Apple pulled it off the App Store because we don't need Facebook running a VPN because that means that Facebook now can see and collect data on every little tiny thing you do. Every email you check, every website you go to, everything you do on your phone, how frequently you're on it, all your background services, everything. Now Facebook will see. Nobody bought into that, so Facebook quietly shut that down. No, they didn't. They just changed the name of it, and then they coerced teenagers to install this root level access app, which was a VPN app, We talked about this on this news channel about, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. It came out. There were a lot of people saying this is a problem for Facebook to be, basically coercing teenagers into giving you root access to your phone in exchange for a couple of gift cards every month. Well, Facebook just thought this was such a great idea, and there's so many sheeple in the world that will do anything Facebook says, and so now they're widening the whole study and allowing anybody into it through the new study from Facebook. Isn't this awesome? Study from Facebook. So what is this? This is installing the very same thing. It was the VPN / the Teenage Root Access app. So now you can install this on your phone for the regular out there, and then they will even pay you in little gift cards. It's like giving a rat a pellet. Give us all your data, little rat. 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 And they're going to give you little gift cards in exchange for you signing up, installing the application, giving it full root access to everything you're doing. They're calling it study. We're just studying. Yeah, we're studying everything about you. How we collect information at the root level access. You can't turn any of it off. All right. It does not collect user IDs, passwords. Oh, yeah. Doesn't sell any information from the app to third parties or use the target ads. Yeah. We believe you, Facebook. We believe you. And then, of course, they're going to, pay you a little bit. Here's your sheeple card. Have your sheeple card. So would you guys buy this app? Would you guys allow Facebook to pay you to install a root level app on your phone to collect data on everything you do? Do you really trust them that they're not going to use this data for anything at all nefarious? You let me know in those comments down below.